So here's the thing, though. Here's the one cloud that's looming over the game that no one's really talking about. It's not getting enough attention, and it's COVID.
Yep.
Now, we got 2 Chiefs players who tested positive, but if they continue to test negative throughout the week, they'll be able to play. We got a backup center, Daniel Kilgore, and we got Demarcus Robinson, who's he's like their number 3 receiver if Sammy Watkins plays, but he's behind Kelsey, he's behind Cheetah, he's behind whatever running back they have in the game as well. So it's like, and you still got Mecole Hardman, who's probably faster than Scotty, whatever his name is. And so if the right person, or say the wrong person, tests positive for COVID, but they're asymptomatic, does that story get out, or do we push back the Super Bowl?
Well, first off, before I answer that question, let me just go ahead and say that Robinson has 45 receptions this season for 466 yards and 3 touchdowns. So he scored more touchdowns in 2020 than Danny Amendola has scored since he left the Patriots.
Christ.
So to answer your question now, if Patrick Mahomes gets COVID, if Tom Brady gets COVID, or something like that, I 100% think that the NFL is either going to, hide that. They're going to try to keep that under wraps and not let anybody know, or they're going to postpone the game. They want that marquee matchup.
Absolutely.
Plain and simple.
Yep, absolutely. Either they're going to pull some strings and make it to where they test negative and they allow it or whatever, or like you said, we'll just never know about it.
I mean, we're baseball guys, big baby. We covered the World Series hardcore whenever that was going on. Justin Turner tested positive before the game, but didn't get pulled from the game until the 7th inning.
That was the stupidest shit ever.
Talk about a freaking bad PR move.
Can we talk a little bit just about COVID? And not to get too political or conspiratorial here, whatever that word is. I'm all for making the best decision for whatever COVID is. I don't know. I live in California and I've been on lockdown. My home state is Georgia. I visited there during the Christmas time. Totally different environment. Both can't be right. And getting into the optics of this whole COVID thing, like in the NBA, oh, you can sweat on each other all game, but you can't trade jerseys after the game. What?
Yeah.
Or the Justin Turner, oh, you test positive before the game. We're going to let you get 7 innings in. Get out of here. You can't finish the game, but you can come back for the picture.
And you don't have to wear a mask in the pictures either. Don't want to mess up the beard.
Yeah, you got to be able to see my face in the picture.
Look at UFC. Like, what is the COVID protocol for blood in your face?
Yeah.
At least they have Fight Island, though.
Yeah, but now they're fighting all over the place now. They're fighting back in Vegas. They fought in Jacksonville, Florida. They travel international to fight in Abu Dhabi. Come on now. Like, how come they're allowed to travel about the world, but other people can't?
So weird.
It's optics, man. And that's probably the thing that I've hated most about this is that it's become just so, like, definitely in sports, we're only caring about the optics. It's like, hey, Andy Reid, you're getting fined for not having a mask. John Gruden, you're getting fined. Bro, you're testing them while they're getting tested every day. At this point, there weren't fans. I know for Vegas Raiders, they didn't have fans in the stands. So everybody who you have here, you're testing. Who gives a shit about a mask if you're regularly testing these people every day?
Man, speaking of the Raiders, 2 things. Gruden wearing the Oakland Raiders hat was a hilarious moment in time. But the owner of the Vegas Raiders, did you know that he did not go to any of those games in person? He didn't attend any of the games because the fans weren't allowed in any of those games. And he said, if they're not allowed in, I'm not coming. And he owns the damn stadium.
I was just going to say, you own the goddamn place.
I respect that.
I respect the hell out of it.
I wouldn't do it.
No.
And, I wish my owner would stay off the sideline because it seems like once he comes down from the booth, the game goes to hell.
I do get your point about the masks, though. Like, players obviously aren't wearing masks on the field.
Mm-mm.
what do you do? Why are you wearing masks on the sidelines? I see some players throw one on the sidelines. What is the point of that? You were just face to face with somebody on the field. You were just smacking into each other. It's like you said, it's all optics. They put on masks, and that makes us feel better because we have to too. And they look at them, they have to too. They're just like us.
No, they're not. They're filthy rich. They get away with murder or beating their wives, girlfriends. I shouldn't make those kind of jokes.
It's truth though. They are not like us.
That dude's career is done.
Yeah, it is. And it's crazy. Again, let's talk about the mainstream media. That got like no coverage.
None.
Like, I don't even know its name. And I haven't even covered it. And it's like, well, I just don't want to talk about it. Not that I'm hiding it, but it's just like, I don't really want to talk about this because it's the playoffs. I want to talk about football, but I'm also not a journalist. I'm an opinionist. So I talk about opinions.
Sure.
Chad Wheeler.
Chad Wheeler, yes. Chad Wheeler, the piece of shit who pled not guilty, by the way.
Good luck with that, dude. Jesus. I wonder if it didn't get much coverage because he's not like a star. He's not a Ray Rice. He's not a Kareem Hunt. We don't really know him because he doesn't have a name.
I think that's part of it. But then there is a faction of the world that's going to say that the race piece is going to have something to do with it. And I don't know. But yeah, he's like a backup lineman, isn't he? Like
something like that. Yeah, he's not anything to be worried about, really.
Yeah, like Chad Wheeler. I fuck you, dude.
Yeah, 100%.
But hey, man, this was great. I'm really happy we finally did this. It's been good to talk to you guys.